Hi, welcome back to the Historic Nerd. And today I'm going to ask you the question, have you ever wondered what a communist dictatorship would make if it had the ability to make a video game? If you thought Tetris, you're kind of right. But in 2012, North Korea released its first ever video game to Western audiences, Pyongyang Racer. With the changing political environment in North Korea at the death of Kim Jong-il, his son Kim Jong-un has been forced to step up and fill his father's shoes. However, his father left rather large shoes, considering the man is considered to be the greatest military commander, the best golfer, and the greatest filmmaker to ever live. For a young leader just taking power, the great exploits of his grandfather and father don't leave a lot of room for a young Kim Jong-un to excel. Kim Jong-un is now taking the road never traveled by any other leader in his country. He has started ordering the creation of video games. With Kim Jong-il allowing the creation of video games in North Korea, one can only draw a comparison between him and his father. Kim Jong-il took control of the country's film production to turn out pro-North Korean anti-American films. The North Korean film industry turned out countless films ranging from the Korean War to giant monster movies, all of which were established in a communist doctrine known as the Juche. And a lot of this was used to establish a pro-communist mindset among the North Koreans. The vast majority of North Korean films always portrayed a simple formula, that of the Americans being the evil capitalists, evil imperialists over the nation of Korea, and the South Koreans often as their lapdogs. And always North Koreans were portrayed as the heroes in the stories. It makes sense that Kim Jong-un would take the road less traveled. In an attempt to distance himself from his father, he has embraced the concept of making himself look like someone who has a very technological mind, instead of being a military mastermind like that of the image of his father or his grandfather. It remains to be seen whether or not Kim Jong-un will hijack the video game industry in his nation and begin to use it to turn out massive numbers of propaganda tools against the West. North Korea has a history of hijacking American video game footage to show American cities burning as highlight reels in their own propaganda videos. The company that created Pyongyang Racer is a North Korean game firm called Nosotech. The company was founded in 2007 with the help of a German expatriate. The company's goal is to create an outsourced IT firm. Not sure if that's been done yet, but that's their stated goal. We don't know if the company's made any other domestic releases in North Korea, but we do know this is the first game ever released from North Korea to Western audiences. North Korea is very cut off because everything they do is limited to a massive intranet that limits any portal use to the outside world. And even that is controlled by the elite of the Communist Party in North Korea. Pyongyang Racer is a browser-based game commissioned by the British travel firm Kuroyo. The entire point of the game is to drive around the city of Pyongyang, the capital city of North Korea, and see the sights, while being directed by a traffic girl. And the entire time you actually have to collect gas cans to keep your car moving through the city. If you hit anything, the traffic girl yells at you. And what's really interesting about the game is that none of the other vehicles move around you. But it makes sense considering the country of North Korea has been in a massive fuel shortage for the last 10 years. The game looks like something you'd play on the PlayStation 1. Also, the game has no way of keeping your score, so the only way you can find out where your standing is to email the British travel agency directly. So just like the North Korean government themselves, they control all the information provided to anyone. We can only hope that this is the first game of many to come out of North Korea. Despite these games' rather interesting lackluster gameplay, they will give us a great insight into the Hermit Kingdom. But I'll leave you with this today. North Korea says it's the second happiest nation on Earth behind China. Thank you for listening or watching. I hope you have a great day.